and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're taking a little stroll through our nice national park. Not actually a national park. We've upgraded both parks, actually. We've put a bunch of flowering trees through the pathways here. I was looking at it, and with the terrain that it is, you can't really put too much stuff down. We might be able to fit a few things over here on this flat area, maybe at least a bathroom on this side. But this whole area over here is just a nice walking path to look at some trees, relax, think your thoughts, and enjoy. And over in this section over here, we'll go ahead and put all of the amenities that we need to put in the park. So we'll kind of have two different sections of the park. We'll have the amenities and the nature reserve. Welcome back to our San Francisco build on the city map of Sandy Beach. Thank you very much for joining us here at CCSC. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now, off camera, as we covered, we built up the Bryanus National Park, and we also built up this park. When I first built this, I left a couple, these two areas had residential zoning. I didn't like the houses there, it just looked awkward, so we knocked out the houses, we put a few more park paths, we added the Japanese flower garden, we added the carousel, and we added a few rose bushes and some more plant life, a bunch of oak trees. I think it looks a lot better, has a nice feel like it's one giant park opposed to three different parks put together. We're gonna run one more path up on this side. There we go. Now, we've got the entire park sectioned off. It's a nice corner in the main strip. And no matter where you are, you can cross over and get to it. Have a little family fun entertainment. Now, in this episode, we're going to go ahead and hit play, raise it up to 3 times speed. We need to raise some money. As you can see, our next milestone's coming up soon, so we will get some money for that. But if you go to our education, we have no high school. We have to have a high school. We just got a bunch of uneducated students. Well, I guess not even students. A bunch of uneducated citizens. They've gone to elementary. We even need another elementary school. So we need to add some school to take care of our education system. That way we can rely less on polluting industry demand and move towards office space in future episodes. Now, I've saved off this section of land back here for the high school. Once we get the money, we will be able to put that down, and the first thing I think I'm going to do is just take a loan out so that we can go ahead and get that high school. Now, we've only taken a $20,000 loan. We only had access to the smaller one, but that'll get us building in this Let's Play series. And so now you can see, instead of just having a high school on a corner with houses all around it, we actually have built a nice little park area. We've built paths all the way around the back so that no matter where you're coming from, you can get to where you're going. We've got a basketball court and a tennis court. We've decorated it with some rocks and some trees and some moss. I put a nice redwood tree there. We've got a much better looking school area now. Instead of just having one high school right next to, houses on each side of it, which you don't see too often, we have a nice little parked off area and people can come and go. So that will supply high school needs to our entire city. Now, as you can see, we've raised quite a bit of money, and we have our first abandoned building in the game. What was this? Oh, so sad to see. First of many. Trust me, there will be many, many, many abandoned buildings. Busy corner shop. Well, auf Wiedersehen. Now, we still have some industry demand, so we're going to come over here and see what we can do. We don't have enough raw material at the ore grinding mill, so we're going to put down another ore mine So we're going to go ahead and put this on this second row down here. It might look odd, but that's fine. Just looks like they stripped through the earth. And we will go to the info screen on spruce mining. And let's go ahead and change this. And although it's not quite Martinez, California, Martinez would be more up. We're going to go ahead and call this area Martinez. And actually, let's call it Martinez Mine. That would make sense, correct? And there we have it, Martinez Mine. Now, whenever you're on the info screen, you can see that we are losing $400 a week on this project. Produced resources until the next level, we're not even halfway there. However, the workers were pretty close. So, we're going to add one more of the small ore mines, and then we're going to add the storage facility. And unfortunately, the ore and the oil are finite industries. So, you know, you're gonna run out of product. This is all temporary. Eventually, we'll strip all of this ore out of here, and then we will move all of this stuff around, and maybe even get rid of it, and probably put houses over here eventually. And we have some residential demand, we have some commercial, and we have some industry. First thing we're going to do is take care of the residential demand. And we'll go ahead and fill off this entire section, these entire sections over here. So that should fix our residential demand. Now we've got a commercial demand. Take a little cruise down our main street. And I do wish that all these buildings were closer together, kind of like this area up here. I think we might go ahead and redo that at some point, but not when we have such a commercial demand. However, we can bring this road down here and add some more commercial to it. This road is going to come to the ocean, when it can come to the ocean. So we'll go ahead and bring this down. And over in this area will be Richmond, California. So we're going to add some more commercial and get rid of that demand. And actually, I don't know if we're going to run that street through or keep it separate, but we'll just do that for now. And I believe we'll have to run some water. Now that should satisfy that demand, and all we're left with is industry. And unfortunately, we need to add some industry. We have an area of tile that we could buy. However, I don't think any of it has any natural resources. I would love to build forestry. We've got some forestry down here. However, that's prime real estate. Let's have a think about this for a second. Okay, after a quick thought, I don't think we're going to use this forestry industry down here. However, it is a little more lush and looks a little bit better, but that's taking up our entire coastline, and we don't want to do that. We want to save our coast. So we're going to go up to that tile and purchase it, and we will make a forestry industry up in that area in the next episode. For right now, we'll go ahead and buy the tile. And you can see it has 96% suitable area for building. The price of the tile is $7,400. Is it the most expensive? Yes, it is. Fantastic. You know what they say. If it's more expensive, it's better. We're going to purchase this tile. You can see that it has highway connections. It has railway connections. It does not have water connection. No water is even on the tile. However, that is fantastic. We don't need water on the tile. We are going to build a giant sustainable forestry industry up here. You can go back to the natural resources and you can see all of this would be good for forestry. Is it as good as this? No, but we don't want to waste a whole bunch of oceanfront property to turn it into forestry. We want to turn all of this into nice high density residential and get some good residential taxes. Thank you very much for joining the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and join us next time when we tackle the Industries DLC.